So, how you doing? Oh, here's a record we have on him. Have you seen him yet?
No, like that.
You know, you shouldn't have to be here right now.
I've waited a while for this day to come. Now it's just...
I know, but everything's gonna be alright.
Thanks. Let me know if you hear any more news on her.
Here, Bailey. See here? You read this. Here's the fellow that calls himself the Misfit is loose from the federal pen. And he's headed towards Florida. And you read here. You just read what it says he did to these people. Just you read it. I wouldn't take my children any direction with a criminal like that hallucinate. I couldn't answer my conscience if I did. The children have been to Florida before. You ought to take them somewhere else for a change, so they would see different parts of the world and be more broad. They've never been to East Tennessee.
Oh yeah, then why don't you stay at home?
Yes, and what would you do if this fellow, the Misfit, caught you?
I'd smack him in the face. You wouldn't stay at home for $1,000,000. I'm afraid you missed something. You have to go everywhere we go.
All right, miss. Just remember the next time you want me to curl your hair.
Let's go through Georgia at 5 so we don't have to look at it much.
I wouldn't talk about my native state that way. Tennessee has the mountains and Georgia has the hills.
Tennessee's just a hillbilly dumping ground. In Georgia, it's just a lousy state too.
Was he with you?
Bobby Lee? Well, you got him in custody. I think you know. We were up on a hill and saw them crash. Good afternoon. Seems like you had a bit of a spill there.
We turned over twice.
Once. We seen it happen. Bobby Lee, try the car, see if it works.
You're the Misfit. I recognized you at once.
Yes, but it would have been better for all of you, lady, if you would have recognized me.
Now you wouldn't shoot a lady, would you? I know you wouldn't shoot a lady. I know you're a good man, and you look like you come from nice people.
Yes, ma'am. Finest people in the world. God never made a finer woman than my mother. My father's heart was made out of pure gold.
You shouldn't call yourself the Misfit, because I know you're a good man at heart.
Hush! Everyone shut up and let me handle this.
I appreciate that, lady. Bobby Lee, get him to step over yonder with you. The boys want to ask you something.
Listen! We're in a terrible predicament. Nobody knows what this is. I'll be back in a minute, Mama. Wait on me.
I know you're a good man. You're not a bit common.
No, I ain't a good man, but I'm not the worst in the world either. You know, my daddy said I was a different breed of dog from my brothers and sisters. You know, my daddy said there's people that go their whole lives without asking the questions, and there's others that have to know. This boy is one of the ladders. He's going to be in everything. I'm sorry I don't have the proper shirt on for you ladies. We had to bury the clothes when we escaped.
That's perfectly alright. I'm sure Bailey Boy has an extra shirt in his suitcase.
I'll look and see directly.
You can be honest too if you'd only try. I mean, think about settling down, having a comfortable life. Not worrying about if someone's chasing you.
Somebody's always after you.
Do you ever pray?
No.
Bailey boy? Bailey boy! Bailey boy! Bailey boy!
I was a gospel singer for a while. Been in most everything. I was in the armed services, land and sea, home and abroad. Been married twice. Been an undertaker. Been with the railroads. Plowed the Mother Earth. Seen a man burn a life once. Even saw a woman flogged.
Pray. Just pray.
I was never a bad boy that I can remember of. But somewhere along the line, I did something wrong and I was sent to the penitentiary. I was buried alive. Turned to the right, it was a wall. Turned to the left, it was a wall. Looked up, it was a ceiling. Looked down, it was the floor. Lady, I try to remember what I had done. Once in a while, I'd think it would come to me. But then, it would never come.
By mistake.
Nope, there's no mistake. They had papers on me.
You must have stolen something.
Nobody had nothing I wanted. It was a head doctor at the penitentiary. Told me what I had done. So I killed my daddy. But I'd known that for a lie. He died in 1919 of the epidemic flu.
If you would just pray, Jesus would help you.
That's right.
Well then, why don't you pray?
I don't need no help. I've been doing alright by myself. Throw me that shirt, Bobby Lee. No, lady, the crime don't matter. Do one thing, do the other. Kill a man, take a tire off his car. It's all the same. You won't remember what you done. Eventually, you'll get punished for it. Lady, would you and that girl like to join Bobby Lee down yonder? Meet up with her husband?
Jesus. Jesus.
Yes, Jesus has shown everything off balance. It's the same case with him as it was with me, except he had committed no crime, and they could prove that I had committed one because they got papers on me. They never showed me my papers. That's why I signed myself now. I said long ago, you get your signature and you sign everything, you keep a copy of it. Then you'll know what you done. You can hold up to the crime, to the punishment, and see, do they match? And in the end, you'll have something to prove you ain't been treated right. I call myself the misfit, because I can't make what I done all I done wrong fit. What I gone through is punishment. Does it seem right to you, lady, that one is punished a heap and another ain't punished at all?
Jesus, I know you're a good man. I know you wouldn't shoot a lady, and I know you come from nice people. Jesus, you shouldn't shoot a lady. I'll give you all the money I've got.
Lady, there is never a body to give an undertaker a tip.
Baby boy! Baby boy!
Jesus was the only one that could ever raise the dead, and he should have done it. He's shown everything off balance. If he said what he did, there's nothing for you to do but throw away everything and follow him. And if he didn't, then there's nothing for you to do than enjoy the few minutes you've got left by killing somebody or burning down their house or doing some other meanness to them. No pleasure but meanness.
Well, maybe he didn't raise the dead.
I wasn't there, so I couldn't say he didn't. I wish I was there. It ain't right. If I had been there, I would have known.
Why, you're one of my babies. You're one of my children.
She would have been a good woman if there was somebody to shoot her every moment of her life. This ain't no real pleasure in life.